did that little song.
That
The
was
girl
dumb as
was
hell, and she ain't even a singer. She a rap singer.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Troy Smith Kim. They hear my voice, you know what that means. We're here with the Homo Talk Show. So, our main topic of the day is this. It's called the Homo Disco. Jennifer Hudson is insanely talented, Aaron Mack's opinion. The song Think Like a Man popped up on his timeline. Aaron Mack remembered Dream Girl. Now, when you think about it, Think Like a Man, just for pretense. Think Like a Man, she's a slim and trim, and she's the, slim lady, slim down real good. But if you think about Dream Girl, she was actually, before when she was the J Hud that we knew from before, okay? Just to give you that pretense. So, seeing how talented she is now, he's wondering if the size of her debut album, if she was the size that she was in Dream Girl during her debut album, I think have gone differently. Even Adele has said that she didn't like working on breaking into the American market because of the size requirements for female artists. J Hud released her disco album J Hud in 2014. Aaron said it was clear management still didn't know the best area for Jennifer. If you were on Jennifer Hudson's management team, how would you have worked to maximize her career success? What would you have done differently and why? So I'm going to start things out on this question with Aaron Mack because I usually answer first and when I ask questions, but I want to know Aaron's opinion on this first. And then, we'll move around and I'll get to myself. So Aaron Mack, talk to me. What would you have done differently to help as a part of J Hud's management team to maximize her career success?
So here's the deal. As far as Jennifer Hudson, I was asking if she was the size that she was or that she is now during her debut album, might it have made a difference? And I referenced Dream Girls because of the fact that that was really a turning point for her and Beyonce and the whole deal. Now, I think it's unfortunate because, like Adele said, we are very based. Women have to be very small in the American market. And that's why Adele was like, I didn't even want to break into the American market because I don't care that much about size. But you see, she lost all that weight. But people, I do. I feel that it might have made a difference because maybe instead of people trying to put Jennifer Hudson in the Jennifer Holliday box, because Jennifer Holliday played Effie on the original Dreamgirls as well. But maybe people would have acknowledged the insane talent of Jennifer Hudson's voice and stop calling her screamifer like being able to belt is a bad thing.
It is.
Then
you better.
I'm not going there with you. I'm a Whitney Houston stan, so I'm not going there with you. But
I know we're not going there.
Maybe instead they would have been like, Jennifer Hudson might be the next Whitney Houston.
Absolutely not.
Because she can belt. Like,
no.
Not only can she belt like Whitney Houston, but she also has, and she doesn't do it now. She doesn't do it now. But, artists have the right to develop their own style. But she has the power that she could have done that because she can also do soft notes. And people talk about when Jennifer Hudson was on Oh Santa with Mariah Carey and Ariana Grande. It was like, Ariana Grande and Mariah Carey did the whistle notes, of course, because they're the only ones that can.
Oh, you lie. Jennifer Hudson can whistle.
Jennifer Hudson can do it too. And that's
as high as Mariah Carey. Let's not.
like Brandy can whistle.
She can whistle.
But see, and that's what's so interesting because a lot of singers, they have to follow their style of singing so they don't show everything that they can do. Like I'm sure Beyonce can do some amazing things as well behind closed doors, but she also has a sound that she has to stick with.
I like that.
IJS, son. Oh, as far as what I would do for Jennifer Hudson, yeah, I don't want to say I would have made her lose the weight. I do feel that when she came out with the J Hud album, the disco album, I was like, that's proof that they have no idea what to do with Jennifer Hudson. But
She don't know what to do with her.
But you're saying that as if the artist is in charge of the direction of their own career by themselves. Like, no, there's always a team behind them. And Jennifer
in today's music industry,
Jennifer Hudson came out through American Idol. You know that she was under amazing contracts and all of that stuff.
Troy, can you call me next? You call on me next.
I'm just saying, Jennifer Hudson has absolutely no variety. And if you're not going to work as an artist to create variety, you're going to be stuck in one lane. I mean, she sings everything like Dreamgirls. She falls flat for me.
But that's a part of the lack of creativity on the part of the music industry. Because
no,
once
it's her.
you get a hit with the music industry, they will try to force you to push that same stuff all the time.
It's her. They gave her a hood song. Remember that? Wife beaters and jeans. You remember that song? I need a hood nigga. You remember that song?
What song?
I need a hood nigga.
That's fantastic. That's not Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, you got the wrong person.
God damn.
They both
they don't have variety.
And I actually like that.
Yuri G. We got to go to Yuri G to break this
song. Good. Yeah, that was a good album. Because that was also the album with When I See You. Anyway, okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Yuri G. Y'all two, cut it out. Yuri G, if you weren't Jennifer Hudson's management team, how would you work to maximize her career and what would you do differently?
Okay, so for me, Jennifer Hudson, she would have done musicals. She would have been featured on multiple songs, and written for people before I put her out there as a solo artist. I need her to shake all the American Idol BS, like Simon saying what he said, that rode on her career for a while. I think she should have went into acting, built up her social media platform, let people get to know her on a personal level, so they love Jennifer. No matter
social media wasn't a thing back then, but it wasn't as big. But I will say I'm loving your answer, Yuri. That's dope. Keep going. I'm sorry.
But yeah, so I think she should have kept doing acting and feature on different artists. Because like that's how you become that girl. Like, oh, who's that? She kind of made it hot, or whatever. And then you come out and do something like on your own. But right. Get in that space so that you can feel creative. Like you have to work with different artists and adjust to their sound. That would have made her a more dynamic artist. For someone like Japan who thinks she falls flat, because I think she's a great artist, but I don't think that she can work with every artist because her sound isn't versatile enough to work with.
Thank you for agreeing. Her sound is not versatile at all.
She has the means to do it, but her sound.
I'm sick of everything sounding like You're Gonna Love Me, bitch. I'm sick of it.
You're Gonna Love Me.
Well, since we're talking
about the movie.
Since Japan has so much to say about this J-Hud, what would you have done differently to maximize her career You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. What you would have did?
Well, I mean, okay. This is what I would have did. All right.
Talk to me.
Now, when she had Dream Girl, she had it going on. Okay, she was getting more notoriety than Beyonce at that time. So for her to release,
That's the
you
problem.
know,
You cannot have conflict with the queen.
say it again.
That was the problem. You can't have conflict with the queen.
She didn't have conflict with her.
You know, they were sitting over there talking about how her and Beyonce had like this inside beef or whatever.
What, for real?
Uh-huh.
But
And
you also have to
Beyonce
realize
has
at
variety.
that time,
So
Beyonce hadn't even
doesn't
come
need
out.
to be mad.
Beyonce hadn't even come out with B-Day yet. So she was still going on just that first album when people were like, maybe she'll make it. But anyway, I'm sorry.
I mean, but Beyonce has variety though.
See,
Jennifer
you talk
Hudson
about
does
that.
not
Beyonce
have
was out with
variety.
if you notice anybody who's ever gone up against Beyonce, like if it like Carrie Hilson, she did that little song.
That was dumb as hell, and she ain't even a singer. She a rap singer.
Carrie Hilson went up against Beyonce, what, 4 albums in?
She was like, to the left, go ahead and have some babies.
3 albums in, rather.
But what I would do with that bitch, this is what I would do. Yeah. She was big. She was big. She was bigger than Beyonce. She was getting more love than Beyonce from the Dreamgirls, y'all. So when she released, so when she released her first album, that fit like it was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because it piggybacked off of that Dreamgirls era, the music, the sound. All right, now the next time she would have came out, it wouldn't have been sounding like the Dreamgirls Part 2, bitch. It would have sounded like I would have had her collaborating with some of the hottest urban artists in the music industry, like Yuri was saying. You know what I'm saying? And do hooks, do things like that so that people can see more versatile you. Because
her debut album,
wait, honey.
Had pocketbook.
Wait, you forgot. She wasn't writing her music for a spotlight.
Yeah, that was Neo.
That was Neo. Okay. Right. Now, did he write the next album? Oh, can I hear you?
The next album, but are you talking about the next single or the whole?
No, the next album.
He might have written on it, but he didn't write the whole thing.
Which is the problem. Now, she does not have variety. She sings the same. Like Keisha Cole sings the same on everything. She sings the same. And I think she's a great voice, but she needs to get like Beyonce and actually train her voice to do more sounds, more things, so that she can do more genres of music and be a pop icon, because pop covers everything, right? So can you give me more, J Hood? Can you give me that?
Are you a beehiver?
Huh?
Are you in the beehive?
Well, I am from Texas, baby, and we do have variety.
Okay.
That's a whole other show and a whole other day. We're not getting into that, y'all. Suck this motherfucker. Don't start those shit, okay? Troy's gonna give his 2 cents, and then we're gonna close this out. Okay? So basically, y'all took my answers. Y'all got the smart shit.
No, but I think she's very talented, though. She is. Jennifer, she can sing my ass under a table. But I just wish I would hear, just something fresh from her, but it still shows her voice in the best light. Something that you just won't expect, and she can do that. There's nobody in her squad on her team to open her mind.
Well, that's where it started, and hopefully it's not going to end that way. But, well, I guess not, clearly, because she's doing great now. She's still here. But what I have to say to all this is I agree with you guys in some of your answers and what you said. I would add to what you said, and I said what I would do differently is, remember how Rihanna came out with Honey Replay, and then